Hey,
Hello,
hey, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing well. Yeah, so my name's Jordan. I'm from Canada. Currently, I'm living in Australia, though.
Oh, are you in Canada?
So I'm from Canada. I'm living in Australia.
Oh, Australia. How's the weather?
Um,
He-
so it's winter here, but it's actually still pretty good. It's like maybe 22 degrees today.
Oh, it's similar.
Yeah.
I'm from Brazil,
Mm-hmm. What
and
city?
I live in Belo Horizonte. Do you know?
Belo Horizonte. I've heard. Is that in the north or the south?
It's a middle of Brazil, next
Okay.
to São Paulo and Rio de Janeiro.
Okay, so your weather is similar, right? It's kind of not too cold in the winter, right?
Yes. And here in Brazil, do you would like to know about the weather?
In your city, yeah.
Oh,
W-
it's so cold because Brazil it's a country hot country, but in the last weeks uh, it's so cold. I
hmm
believe the weather it's like Canada.
I'm I'm looking at the weather right now, and it says it's 14 degrees in Belo Horizonte.
Yes, because in here to me it's pretty cold because uh, natural the weather 26, 27,
hmm
and yes, to me it's pretty cold. I believe it to you it's not cold because Canada it's pretty
Yeah,
cold, I believe.
yeah. Anything above zero isn't cold.
Yes, here in Brazil, in the South Brazil, it's snowing, snowy or slowing,
Snowing.
snowy. Yes,
Yeah.
Gramado e Canela. It's South Brazil.
Gramado. Can you type that?
Um, let me.
I heard about that. Is it so? It's still snowing today?
No, it has happened 3 days ago, and I was there on weeks ago. Uh, but I come in my states, and this start snow is there.
Yeah.
I am so hungry because I want to see the snow.
Have you ever seen snow before?
No, no, and I was there. And today is snowing over there.
Today?
Today, I think yes, I think because it's a news in Brazil because almost never snowing here. So many
Y-
people to to share on social media. Oh, it's not
mhm.
snowing, and
That's funny.
people around Brazil, it's how can I say when I happy one thing in city and another city not. I am stay. Uh, oh, I forget this word.
T- Type it for me in Portuguese. I'll translate it. Okay. Jealous.
Jellos. Yes, I forgot. I know one music to call Jellos and
Mm,
famous. Yes. Sometimes I forget some words.
It's all good. Yeah, it's funny because when I was in Canada, we would sometimes get people from, Brazil or Mexico or something, and they'd always want it to snow. They'd be like, "Oh, I hope it snows today." "Oh, I can't wait for it to snow." And we're all like, "We don't want it to snow, guys. Let's we don't want the snow." They're like, "Oh, we can't." They're like, "We can't wait." Like, "Oh, it's snowing." Yeah.
Yes, I believe it, because sometimes slow it's okay. Agora, now every day I believe it's not good.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. The girl from Mexico, she wanted it to snow, and then once it started to snow, after a week, she's like, "I'm so done with the snow."
And are you like it to live here in Mexico?
So she was from Mexico in Canada, right? So when I was living in Canada, right, this girl was in Vancouver, but
Hmm.
she was from Mexico, right? And she was hoping that it would snow in Vancouver, right? She wanted it to snow, and then it did snow. But no, I've never been to Mexico.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
hmm So can you tell me like a little bit about yourself and like why you want to improve your English?
I would like improve my English because I will do a trip around the world, and I need to keep communication because I will do a voluntary work around of Brazil.
Okay.
Do you
Um,
know the voluntary work?
yeah, volunteer work. What company are you working for?
I would like to do and Packers. Do you know?
Okay. Woodpackers?
Yes, Packers. It's a Brazilian company, and but I believe we have another company. It's
Mm,
I don't know it's famous around the world, but in Brazil it's pretty famous. And Workaway,
yeah.
uh, it's it's famous too.
Mm. Wait, so you're gonna travel the world?
Yes, I will when pandemic's over. Now I enjoy it in Brazil because
Oh,
I can
okay.
I cannot to travel around you of the world. Some I believe is some country it's open to Brazil, but many country it's closer to Brazil because I
Yeah.
don't know Brazil it's pretty danger about the pandemic coronavirus.
Yeah. Is this situation getting better?
Uh, yes, it's better because having many people to take a vaccine. I take my first vaccine in the next month. Now, in this month, I will take my second vaccine.
Nice. Did you experience any like side effects?
Side effects? What's the means these words?
I'll type it. Side effects. It's like, so some people take the vaccine and like they feel sick or something, or they feel the stuff after it. Those are the side effects.
Oh, I see. I have it, the side of effects. In the same
Okay.
day, 3 days, I take my vaccine. 3 hours the after, I start my. I stay sick, and it's pretty hard to me. I I I don't get sleepy in the night in the first day
But you couldn't sleep?
because I am pretty sick. I cannot.
Yeah.
Uh, I couldn't
Couldn't.
coding couldn't. I'm sorry, my
It's like
pronunciation is not good.
it's like couldn't.
couldn't,
Couldn't. Yeah,
couldn't. Yes, I know.
couldn't.
And do
Yeah.
you did you have a vaccine?
No, they haven't had any vaccines here yet. Um, it hasn't. The situation here in Australia has been good though, right? We have very few cases, so it's been okay. It hasn't really been a big issue, but that's why I'm worried because I'm talking to you and like you got really sick. I talked to some other people; they got really sick after the vaccine, and I remember I was in like when I was in high school, we had to get this vaccine for something. I was like everybody had to get these shots, these hepatitis shots. And I remember after I got my shot, I felt so sick. Like I felt so sick after. And I can't imagine like this COVID vaccine. I think, oh my goodness, like I'm not looking forward to that.
Do
Yeah.
you believe this vaccine work or no?
Well, see, that's the question right there, my friend. That's the real question because like I think it helps, but it definitely doesn't stop COVID because I was reading this article where these 11 healthcare workers who had both shots of COVID, the vaccine, they had both shots, and they all got COVID again. And there's a lot of people who've had the vaccine who have gotten COVID again. I think though that if you get COVID after you have the vaccine, I think you're not as sick or something. I think that's the difference. Like they're not as sick when they have COVID. It's not as serious, but it doesn't stop you from getting COVID. That's for sure.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, and then the real thing, you know how there's the new strain of COVID, the Delta strain?
Oh, could you
Delta.
repeat again?
Yeah, I'm gonna type this Delta strain. So a new strain of COVID. So like a new type of COVID, right?
They
You know how
train
here, let me translate this word.
because I don't
I'm
know
gonna
these words. These words.
it's like a new type.
Oh, type it. Oh, I know. Type it. I know.
So there was the first COVID, right? But then a new COVID started in England, right? So there's the new COVID. It's like a different type, right? Of COVID
Yes.
called
Yeah.
Delta, right? So
Yeah.
that's the vaccine. It doesn't stop this new COVID. See, that's the issue. And COVID, it's gonna like I think I don't want to be negative, but I think it's gonna keep changing. It's not going to just disappear. It's not just gonna go away tomorrow, right? That's not gonna happen.
Yes, I believe it because they have uh, because the virus it's becoming a new virus and the
Yeah, a new strain.
connections. Yes, I
Yeah,
know. I believe it. I believe it. A
yeah,
new strain.
that's what you can say. Yeah, so it's a new strain of COVID. I just hope that I think we just need to kind of get back to living life because we can't. I don't know. We can't hide inside, right, for the rest of time. So I see in America they're kind of trying to get back to normal. Like they've opened a lot of things up. In England, they opened everything up. They're just like, yeah, whatever. They're like everything's
Yeah,
open.
I
Yeah.
see. I believe in the United States. It's oh, obligation to use it mask again.
I'm not. I think every state is different,
Oh,
right? Yeah. Did you watch the Euros, the soccer or the football, the in Europe?
and the Europe, I would like to go in Portugal. It's my first country. I would like to
Okay.
go.
Yeah. So I was gonna say something else, but we're almost out of time. Okay.
Okay, okay,
Okay. I'll talk to you next time though. Okay.
okay, okay.
We're just yeah almost out of time. Okay. So take care.
Take
Bye
care,
bye.
Vic. Thank you.